Hello world! Teliasto, Windier, Nimby, how's you guys doing? I apologize for my lateness today. I don't have an honest excuse. It was just, I think, I guess he just got distracted or something. Oh wait, no, dinner. It was dinner. Okay, I mean, like, I wasn't gonna have dinner, like, at the, like... I wasn't gonna have dinner at the, you know, during the stream. Hey, welcome, how's you doing? Okay, so we're just gonna stick at the Tower of Victory. I guess just do this group. It doesn't make a massive difference anyways. Today I made some instant ramen on the stove. Really living it up, as you can imagine. Alright, here we go. It is what everybody says you should be eating in this modern age of ours. After all, we all live in such a time of unabundance. Yeah, no, there's just something about just absolutely destroying this guy in basically 4 turns. Come on, come on, even. It's Ipeko, welcome as demon. You know, maybe I should just go with this one. You're just more people who are having the quest. Tommy Court, I apologize, Koban. Okay, so Alana's gotta go in the back. I guess I'll do this then. Wait. What do you mean by you know how to make Koban feel better? Anyways. Diablo! Thank you for the raid. Welcome. How's the stream? I didn't know you streamed, Diablo. Or have I just completely forgotten something? Lindia, can you get Diablo a shout out? Snack what you think shut up. Shut up. But I always know it. Thank you for the sub, Diablo. Songfire, welcome, how's it even? Swear. A little tea always helps make things a bit better. I need to drink it more often, but yeah. Thanks appreciation. Welcome, Azriban. The grind is slow. The punishment for not having fun is the punishment for not having fun firing squad. Dark King, welcome, how's it bud? No, the punishment for not having fun is crucifixion. You know, based on everything I've seen, that ninja has not found a single thing. So supposedly this is what I gotta do. Wait, hold on. Thank you, brother. See you, pants, and also just kinda got me there. Shut up, Java. It's here. Was that a sneeze? Yeah, well, so that was a sneeze, sure. It was nothing to be worried about. Later on, Samuel still insists on doing it on YouTube rather than Twitch. No, for what it's worth, I think that the cuts are better on YouTube anyways. Because I think both of them kind of do their own thing, or... You worry sometimes? Nah, don't worry, don't worry. Okay, so what I'm trying to find here is... how to go about getting experience. Sailor trick. Sequests are not compatible with combat steady. Second force is at night time. Combat steady shoot maxed out. Firearm person in the party. You know? I really don't know what I'm doing here. How's it been better on YouTube revenue? I think it is. So the thing is, like, the way that Twitch uses bits, I think the bits themselves are kind of a bit overvalued on Twitch. Like, you spend more money on bits. And then again, I don't know. I really don't know. It is what it is. Anarchy! Thank you for the sub. How's your day, man? Welcome. Darktide is driving you nuts? I'm sorry to hear that. Sish! Do meteor. I need to verify how much XP we get from this guy. Never thought you'd see a menacing penguin. This guy is our primary source of XP, unfortunately. So we're kind of forced to deal with him. Like, there's gotta be an item that just gives you more XP when you beat an enemy. like everything I see always ends up coming down to the conclusion of just, I guess this is gonna take time regardless of what I do. Maybe I should try fighting one of the dragons. Wait, oh wait, no, it was another floor down here, I think. It was like a floor below or something, I can't remember. Better is debatable. But that's life. Life is unimaginable pain. And you don't get to die afterwards. Because quantum immortality or whatever. You know, where like, you know, you're basically guaranteed to survive. Basically for the maximum amount of time under any circumstance. It's kind of a scary thought when you think about it, though. Oh yeah, it is the 4th floor. Okay. Well, in that case... life is a series of compromises. Man, I hate compromising! Makes you feel like you gotta, like, actually make other people happy, you know? So thank you for hydrate. And Gabby, welcome! How's your day been? Yeah, exactly! Like, I don't wanna have to compromise and have somebody else I don't like make me potentially feel like I'm doing something wrong. Because I do everything right. Every single time. Minor is always an option. Too much baggage. You know, the concept of the execution skill just straight up killing your allies too is kind of horrifying in a way. Maybe I should start investing in those Shogun skills. I mean, after all, I basically maxed out second sword at this point. As far as the Buccaneer side of things goes, we're basically done with that, so... And I mean... There is this skill that has you perform a follow-up to most ally attacks, which could be pretty useful in the right circumstances. And at worst, Endure is just useful. Let's see. You should filter... Alright. Let's do this. Screw it. We're doing this cheap style. Never ending. Let's go with even. Ouch. So, I have a very strong feeling that Mr. Dragon over here is a higher level than we're capable of handling. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. This looks like it's already coming on to a pretty rough start. Don't worry, guys. The evil dragon is the evil dragon is the Chinese one. Well, I mean, I've been upping Broadmire's Volt defense skill for a bit now. But I guess I haven't been as prepared as I should have been. See, and he keeps doing that one move that ends up attacking the whole team, resulting in us losing a lot of options. Cause it's not good. It's not good at all. Bolt World. Please let Bolt World do something for us. It did not. Like, at least Mr. Lion's able to do something. Even if what he does isn't exactly useful. Alright, that didn't do anything. Understood. Meteor is useless. I think it was fire is more to thunder. Only hope I have now is that Mr. Lion is able to get a lot of, is able to do a lot to help us out with, by blocking his attacks. Because otherwise I have no clue what we're doing. Alright! That was the move. Did it on turn 15, I think. You know what? I'm gonna take a look here. See here. Because you guys should be well aware of the fact that I am not above... I am not above looking this stuff up, okay? Okay, voltage is activated on turns that are multiples of 5. If it detects that the party has 11 or more buffs, it will cast Corrupt. The skill purges all buffs from the party and has a chance of inflicting curse or instantly killing them. You cannot block it with Preventor since it purges the buff, then tries the ailment. When the dragon is off of... Oh god. The Mixing casts a voltage can use blow or curse for its attacks, favoring blow a little more. Blow is a party-wide bash attack on inflicts paralysis. Curse is a cut attack to a single target, healing it for twice the amount of damage dealt. So there's a chance of inflicting curses, and even a chance of... Okay. Okay, does it explain what the recommended time to go? Or is it just like you can just fight, you can fight any of them at any time and it's kind of about the same regardless? Okay, wait, it is in the sea, elements of dragons usually rank second strongest. Blizzard King, Okay, yeah, nope, the Storm Emperor is probably the guy I should go after first because based on what I'm seeing here, typically he is the easiest of the three. Okay. So, I see how he operates for the most part. I think I could set this up then. We may not win this time. Okay, can't escape from this battle. I had to check. At least regroup tactic is up for a couple of us. Not most, of course, but, you know, a couple. Like, Astro Cataclysm, what do you mean by they have a nice shape to them now that you mention it? It's starting to sound kind of questionable there. And as you did, man. Oh, right! I completely forgot that I ended up doing the really stupid thing and trying to just do a regular move on a turn that's a multiple of 5. That was dumb of me. Well, you win some. You take a couple of hits that end up resulting in you dying catastrophically. The important thing here is that I failed. So I guess I really should just invest in Volt Wall first and then just everything else from there. Pray for the best, I suppose. I still really don't know what Overwatch does. Overwatch scams you with loot boxes. Well, we all know that one. Ah. But it is what it is. Okay, yeah, but the main issues that we're currently dealing with is the fact that well, we're dealing with this still. Wait, no. Let's just go to the second stratum and then go from there. Say it correctly, your name is Ungibuba. I'm not in the Kari. Look, they started calling her Underboob because a good pirate needs an infamous nickname. I mean, think about it. Blackbeard, Black Bart, Black. A lot of guys went by Black for some reason. Alright, as hard as it can be. Okay, Underboob can't survive under any circumstances. That's really, really bad. And this is why changing a character's class is not always an ideal scenario. don't think Alana does much better. Underboob death is a canon event. It basically is! It basically is! It's awful! And the worst part is that even when we use Volt Wall, it doesn't really protect much because because we're just still not leveled enough for it. Might need to rename her to Riona Bait. Oh no. You're not wrong though. Wait, hold on. Let's take a look here about this. Okay, so he's weak to fire and he resists all physical damage types. Wonderful. Just wonderful. And most ailments, but that one's always a bit of a given. Alright then, Storm Emperor strategy it is. Okay, so you can use either Blow or Curse. Typically he favors Blow, which is not very good. For us, specifically. And since we have regroup tactic up, we can do some stuff with this. Hold on, how many? Ah, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's the hard limit. Any more, we're gonna have issues. What? Thank you for the follow. Nalan Raff. Nalan Raff. Thank you for the follow. Yes, the Dread Pirate, Captain Underboob. Okay, don't know what the guys do here. I mean, there's always negotiation, which is an option regardless. Which just, you know, removes all of... It just removes all of a character's, buffs. It cannot make a difference. Not a massive difference, but a difference. What do you mean acceptance? I don't need to accept anything. No, welcome, good evening. Can I please count from 10 to 1? I'll finish it the last second. What? I don't know. It's a kind of a bit of a thing. Anyways. I 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that it? Anyways. I guess I'll just have it attack. No, firearms. 2 firearms. Nope, not at all. Anyways, Vanguard? Alright, that at least put a dent in him. I think we might just make this work. That does, however, mean that I am gonna have to invest a little bit more in some things, but, well, it could be worse. Could be better, but it could be worse. I screwed up. I screwed up so hard. Huh. I don't know what to do with this now. I think this really is just a reset. Actually, this really is a reset situation. Like, I'll try, but like... Eh? This is pretty rough. This is pretty rough. Bodyguard. I missed that it was turn... Oh. That last bit of healing he got was really some insult to injury stuff. Sorry, Nolan, I don't really think that's my thing, sorry. Alright. Fine, I gotta fight the stupid penguin. Okay, we'll bring in Alana. The penguin demands under boob. The penguin's just... He's just that guy, you know? Why do I always get the weirdos on kick? Zoe! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, raiders! See if I have any mods can... Oh, thank you, Aki. But yeah, how's the stream, Zoe? Yeah, this absolute unit over here. Ugh. Just needs a little Queen of England standing in front of it. I guess this really is the best setup I can have going here. I really don't know what the issue with the thing is with kick. I always get the weird people on kick though. And I don't know where they come from. Thank you for the hydrate. This guy is genuinely going to be the only thing I can do as far as, You know, Lindia, you're not wrong, honestly. Like, you get some normal people, and then you just get, you know... Either people are just here to harass you over... frankly, nothing, or... whatever that was. It's like, listen, if you're not willing to pay Saudi Arabian prince for stuff, don't make Saudi Arabian prince requests. Which, I don't really know why I'd actually put that one. That was just weird. Anyways. Okay, what if I just do Meteor and nothing else? Oh, every single one of these is cheesable. This guy's an extremely cheesable enemy. This guy is unironically built to just be a freaking wall. And granted, you know, just look at him. He's definitely a wall, but... this absolute unit over here. If it catches you on the stairs, you know darn well that guy uses an elevator. Yeah, no, this guy, they're like using a series. There's like a bunch of smaller penguins at the top using a series of pulleys to get him up there. We're being real here when we say this. What if I just bring Alana? Will she get more XP from it, or? A big, beautiful penguin wall? We're gonna keep the polar bears out of the South Pole. And we're gonna make the polar bears pay for it. Oh! She can just spam? What the frick? What do you mean you can just spam doubles? So I guess that's how that one's cheesable, or... I don't think I got extra XP out of it though for doing it solo. Well, Bryson, welcome as the event. Oh, never mind. Ignorable. I know the ninja could just spam copies. Like, what the fuck? It's honestly kind of frustrating, because, like... You know, a wildling can't just spam bringing in their little guys. That needs to be stressed. Wildling can't spam. Mr. Ninja, however, oh, he can do whatever he wants. Because he's just a ninja or something. But then again, ninjas are known for not being honorable. Yeah, no little guy spam. It's awful. Unfortunately, I can't just have tiny feet summon a bunch of lions. I can also see where Kirikaze's entire where the shadow clones aren't very useful. What time did you end up knocking out last night? Oh, when did I go to sleep? I don't really remember. Probably 1 or 2 a.m. I can't remember. I didn't work today. Shut up. It's whatever. I'll go to bed at a decent hour today. Okay, so I dropped the safe here. Now listen, Insanely Hostile. You can't have a sleep deficit. Right, you don't. There is no such thing as catching up on sleep. Okay, so we're gonna summon Mr. Lion then. It just, like seriously, why is the wildling not allowed to just have? I actually summoned the wrong guy. I don't know what to do with this. And then, oh, okay, now the back row, the front and back row is just switched. Oh, there he goes. Like, does that actually do anything, or...? Hold on, I'll take a look here. Let's turn on to C3. So it's about 44,000 XP for the kill. I guess I can just try it anyways, Thunder Boob, and see what happens. Alright, fine. I guess it's time for the Dread Pirate Captain Underboob to show everybody where she got her name from. It was through legitimate means. Also, James Yeager, welcome, Steven. Hehe, oops. Just heard it for Thunder Boob. Fair statement. Here's Scrap Trap, welcome, man. You know, Indomitable is really good when you have a solo, when you have somebody doing things solo. What the fuck are those numbers? Freaking 3,000 damage? Alright, I get it. So fine, we'll fight the penguin solo only. Does that make a massive difference? I genuinely have no clue. All I know is Mr. Ninja is weirdly effective. Actually, I think it's a girl, but that's neither here nor there. The ninja is really good at what they do. And what they do is kill penguins, you freaking sociopathic monster. Apparently, this Kirikaze person is more effective in the end. Because for some reason, he's just able to just absolutely curb stomp this guy. Come on! Stupid curse, go away! The shadow clones are definitely not very efficient from the looks of it. The good news is at least is that Underboob was able to make something like that. Alright! That took some doing. So what, like once every 2 levels, we get... Like once every 2 things you get a level? It's pretty if you ask me. Okay, Bloody Lance, your attack power increases each time you deal a final blow, Unified Spirit. Concentrate turns nullify bind effects. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe Warrior Might be what I want to go for here. Maybe. Or maybe I should just stick with Chase Thrust. I mean, most of my team uses pierce damage anyways. So, like, theoretically speaking, if the Wildling could just use infinite, could just summon infinite beasts. What can I say? Underboob likes thrusting. Don't understand it. Don't get it. Just doesn't make sense, but it's whatever. Nah, it's like all day, every day. She's just constantly thrusting. Hard to make it not, frankly. Yeah, no, to each their own. We do not judge in this household. Now, some people may say some stuff about it, but you know what? She does just fine. That's her thing. Now, sometimes even she uses 2 at the same time. It's pretty impressive, honestly. That then. Frankly, I was going a little too close to sun there. I didn't even bring any equipment with me there. Like I didn't even like buy any healing items or anything. It's terrible decisions on my part. Oh wait, she's already using the Aurora Veil. And that's like not too bad, honestly. You know, because it gives defense against all. Yeah, no, that's just how it is. I'm sorry to say that is just that's the clear, the most efficient option. I don't know what else to say. I just bought like 100 of those things. Fuck. I'm sure I will use them. I'm sure I will use them. Also, you know, you gotta go on it with Indomitable, which means she can't be dominated under any circumstances. Just very impressive all across the board. But that's what happens when you bring in, you know, just a legendary pirate to do the job. This is an extremely interesting boss. He really does just feel like a pure DPS check of an enemy. This thing always uses in withstand when I least can afford it. gotta agree with me, that one was kinda dumb. They just suddenly decide to gang up on Underboob. I guess they just couldn't help themselves. And again, maybe second wind would be the better option. Yeah, let's do second wind. Did it also involve a pirate and a giant penguin? These guys don't even look like penguins! I don't think they're supposed to be penguins either. Just got the king of the penguins over here, and his loyal subjects aren't even fellow penguins. He believes in strict penguin superiority. But that's how it always goes, you know? Oftentimes, it is the people who have to suffer the most beneath a tyrant that normally are the most, just the most invested in that tyrant's success. It's tragedy, honestly. It's tragic. Exactly, they're more crow-like in appearance. You know, there's this part of me that wonders if you made a team exclusively out of Buccaneers. No true Scotch has become no true penguin. Look, all I'm saying is, you know, the King Penguin actually thinks that the crows need to, he believes that the crows are the worst thing to ever happen to all of society. He wants to remove all of the crows from the South Pole. Nebraska race is the race of their wife. Exactly, it's tragic almost. Yeah, like it could actually, you know, like. Ah, they ran. Also labeled penguins. What the fuck? Oh, by the way, I don't necessarily mean to bring down the the stuff here. But so I went to so I saw a mechanic today regarding my car. And they looked at it and it's the AC issue was being caused by the compressor. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. I'm just waiting for me to like step on a thumbtack one day. Just like, you know, just to kind of like, you know, really just drive it all in. I'm gonna step on a thumbtack one day. It's gonna get infected. And that'll be all. That'll be all. No, it's gonna be something really small. And then I'm gonna snap. You gotta remember, it's like, you know, just 100 catastrophic things. No, I am not vaccinated for tetanus. I don't have a fast metabolism, Kovan. I just don't eat. Nice, thank you for the follow, Panther Panzer. I trust you aren't planning to do anything weird or anything. Look, the King Penguin is an icon of the grind. He is grind incarnate. You know, maybe I should put some miso on my thumb, Kovan. Just a big commercial-sized box of just miso soup and nothing else. Cause you know what? Yes! I need more miso in my life. YouTube auto-translate is just a horrible thing. I hate it so much. I'm gonna be honest, like, I kind of wish that there, like, I was just part of me that's wondering, like, are there local restaurants in the area that sell meat, that, like, that will deliver, that I can order out for miso soup? Serious question. the worst features I have ever seen on YouTube. Autodub is one of those things that genuinely disgusts me. When I see anything that has to do with autodub, I hate it. I can't explain it, but autodub is just genuinely one of the worst things I have ever seen on YouTube. In all of my time on the platform. I don't even need to explain it because you know why it is. Why it's such a gross thing. I don't know if this is really going faster or not. It's like, dude, I'm over here. I just want to watch, like, I want to sit down and watch some weeb stuff. I saw it video autodubbed for English, but the voice was Indian. I especially love when it tries to dub natively English content. Listen. Look, on one hand, it's like on one hand, we like on one hand, you know, it's like autodub's terrible. On the other hand, removing the British accent feels almost cathartic in a way. Like, I'm just saying. Also, Shinana's just maxed out a level. Oh, fuck. So that's that then. Alright, she's hit level cap. AI, actually Indians at it again. Just can't escape it no matter what you do. Alright, you can try, but they'll always be there. Watching, waiting. Ready to remind you that you are not to redeem. Under no circumstance should you ever redeem. You need autodub so you can watch YouTube's #1 Japanese streamer, Mizutamai. I mean, that is fair. His accent is basically unintelligible. Tell Mizu I said that. Actually, don't tell Mizu I said that. That was a joke. That was a joke. You know, and then I gotta sit down and deal with the fact that I'm also impossible to understand some days, cause of the way I talk. So. Clip it and chip it. Oh, what? Is it not? That's disappointing. I'm sorry for my horrible disability, chat. I'm sorry. It can't be fixed. Put on, so how much does game? Oh, Medica. 1,000. Yeah, no, so we can basically get 100. We basically have an infinite of them. You know, just remember to never type in a joke into Google. Right? It's a horrible, evil thing. You're not allowed to do it. Anyways. I don't know what to do next. This is basically just what we're doing now. We're just here. Kinda stuck, but we're just here. See, our allies are dumb. They don't understand that we can just one-shot these guys in a single turn. How do you even get the elastic body from him? I have no clue. It doesn't make a difference. I think the only way this guy's able to kill us is if he uses... Maybe if he uses, what is it? Endure on his first turn. I don't think... Or no, sorry, it's Withstand. But I think he has to use it on his first turn, otherwise we don't really... Otherwise he can't really survive all the attacks that we throw at him. It's like 3 times the damage. I think. Oh, welcome, Panther Panzer. How's it even? I'm mostly just grinding right now, so not the most exciting content going on here. But hey, it's the best part of any Etrian Odyssey game. The part where the main story is done and I basically got the entire labyrinth mapped. Now I need to invest a ton of time into getting all the experience possible so I can finally kill the final boss. And this guy's probably not gonna be my primary method of doing it forever, just cause like... Well, he's a penguin after all. Well, thank you. I don't see what you see, but it is appreciated. I think this works. Oh god, it didn't work. Etrian Odyssey has a story. Of course it has a story. Oh. Alana's level is capped. Well, now what do I do? I'll take it for the Hello, little guys. With a Z. I guess I should remove... Well, frick. Because one is capped as well. But she's also kind of our character that does all the damage. Also, it appears that swashbuckling doesn't activate normally with when you do follow-ups, which is absolutely just tragic. So I don't really know what to take under Boob from here. Maybe morale boost, on account of the whole getting revived constantly thing. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna invest the points into Great Warrior instead. Because then I can just have Broadmire defend. And the attack and defense decrease won't really be felt anyways. Anyways, I think I'll use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm probably not gonna be able to stick around for too much longer though. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more rounds of this and then I'll probably just head off. Cause not much I can do. another solo run with Thunderboob. Because she needs EXP more than anybody right now. Also, I gotta say, the subclasses in this game are kind of weird in comparison to how they are in Etrian Odyssey, in Etrian Odyssey 4. Yeah, nasty. I'm gonna be honest, Sinister, I kind of refuse to wash anything I didn't make dirty myself. Look, if it's my own germs, it's whatever. But when it's someone else's germs, I take issue. Nah, fair. Shut up, Songpai. Alright, that was dumb. That was dumb, I swear. That was freaking dumb. I swear. I am not taking that lying down. I am gonna... I'm killing this guy. I'm freaking killing him. I mean, I've killed him several times already, but... this time, it's personal. Dang it. That was an accident. Also, welcome, Raid. I just noticed you got here. Oops. Oh my god, how long is this curse gonna last? Didn't even get a level out of it. Either way. Boardmire is also a bit starved for levels. Either way, I suppose that's all for the night. At any rate, let's take a look at options here. I guess I'm gonna give it to... I'll give it to Razor Knight. He's kind of playing Ghost Recon Wildlands. And he didn't ask me if I wanted to play. How rude. At any rate. No, I'm ending... I only end after 2 hours because I'm still dealing with physical issues. Most likely the result of a wisdom tooth that I need to get removed. And these things take time. At any rate, thank you all very much for watching. Wait, hold on. Tomorrow. I can't remember what's in tomorrow. Frick. I believe tomorrow is more Jedi Knight. Maybe. At any rate, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So, bye.